get some more.
Okay, it's going
Do it
again.
again.
Okay, so how close is the fire to the Feather River, or the West Branch down there?
Well, up by where Fall Creek comes in, it's burned down to Fall Creek. But they had crews cutting line right along the fire yesterday that should stop it there.
And I heard last night they were starting backfires. Were you involved in that?
The only firing was that crew that cut the hand line down, and then they fired out between their line and the main fire just to clean it up.
Right.
And that's all I've seen. We did a big firing operation, our crews, earlier in the week, and on the rim fire up on top where it was above Concow, and stopped the fire from going down into there.
Thank you. What road how did you access your latest activities? What road did you use to get down there?
I went into Sterling City and went the W line.
You went over the Kimshu Fall Bridge?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty back there?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so then you came in the back way.
Yeah. Yep. The only thing I was lacking down there was a fly rod.
Well, as you can imagine, it's fun living up here. It's so beautiful. Sorry for all the smoke.
My grandma and grandpa used to have a house right over here where this green tank is for the water plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, years ago.
Okay, and so you're out of Siskayou?
Siskayou, from Wairika, yeah.
From Wairika. And how many hand crews are up here right now?
I don't know how many for sure. Our two crews that came in were requests 61 and 62, I think, so there's quite a few. There's over 50 anyway.
Okay, and what is the greatest danger right now?
Well, the greatest danger for us right now working on a steep ground is getting hit by rocks or falling trees.
Right.
And we had two guys hit with rocks. One of them had to go to the hospital and get stitches in his head. Had another guy slip coming up a dozer line and fell and cut his leg with his Pulaski and needed stitches for that.
Oh, wow.
And then the biggest danger is just hoping that trees don't fall on you.
So how many hours do you work on and then off?
Normally it's 24 on, 24 off. Earlier this week we worked a 48 hours on and 24 off shift.
Okay, so when you're on the fire line, how do you get your food, or do you have to eat
we take 2 sack lunches before we go, and we have MREs on the bus if we have to stay out longer. Normally we pretty much are fending for ourselves.
Do you ever sleep out there on the fire line?
Oh yeah, eventually you just have to, but only if it's safe, if nothing else is going on.
Right.
You maybe can get an hour or 2 of sleep, but that's about it.
Okay. Anything else important you want to tell me?
Make sure that everybody around here complies with the new 4291 requirements, that 100-foot clearance, because anytime that the folks around here can do that to prepare their houses, it helps us if a fire comes later.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Gene.
And your position?
As a captain with CDF, or CAL FIRE now, and Siskayou Ranger Unit.
Okay. Well, we appreciate what you're doing. How much is the fire contained, the West Branch fire, do you know?
I don't know. I haven't seen the briefing today, so I'm not sure.
Does it look like it's going to cross the river?
Not unless you get some pretty good winds. It was looking real good last night, just kind of backing down into the creek. Obviously, Fall Creek isn't as big as West Branch, so you've got a little better chance of a crossing, but as long as it keeps doing what it's doing and the weather holds, we're in good shape.
Okay, on this corner here where Coutolenc intersects with Skyway, Old Skyway, how far down or up north is the fire actually burning from here, would you guess?
Oh, it's in Coutolenc, it's still quite a ways north of Sawmill Peak, the access road goes down just
I hate to interrupt, but we need to change tire right now.
Okay.
Tire guy.
Okay, well thank you for your time.
You bet.